Hello and welcome. Today we're taking a close look at a very unique institution in India's engineering landscape. This is the CSIR Central Electrochemical Research Institute, or CECRI, in Karaikudi. Its TNEA Code is 5012, so let's find out what makes this place stand out so much. All right, let's get straight to the point. This is probably the single most important thing you need to know about CCRI. It offers the only B.Tech program of its kind in the entire country. And get this, you're not just learning in a classroom. You're learning inside a real, functioning national research lab of the CSIR. That's a game changer. So you have to wonder, how did an institute like this even come to exist? Well, to understand that, we need to go back in time and look at its founding vision and its credentials. Believe me, it's a legacy of genuine national importance. Just listen to these words from India's first Prime Minister, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. He said this back in 1948 when he laid the foundation stone. So right from day one, the purpose was crystal clear: use science to directly benefit the people of India. You see, this place has deep roots. It was founded way back in 1948. Just 5 years later, it was dedicated to the nation as a top-tier CSIR lab. And then, in 1988, they decided to leverage all that research power and start this one-of-a-kind B.Tech program. Okay, for all the parents and students thinking about admissions, this is a non-negotiable checkpoint. The institute is fully approved by AICTE, which is the main regulatory body for technical education in India for the upcoming academic year. So tick that box. But it goes beyond just approval. The program has earned a very important stamp of quality. It's accredited by the National Board of Accreditation, or NBA. Now, that's a tough evaluation, and it means the program meets a very high standard of education. And this is absolutely crucial, that accreditation is valid all the way through June of 2028. This gives you peace of mind, knowing there's a strong guarantee of quality for the entire 4 years you'll be studying there. Right, let's dig into the specifics of the actual program. As we've said, the focus here is very singular, very specialized. This makes it a really specific choice for students who know what they're interested in. So here are the details you need. The branch is Chemical and Electrochemical Engineering, the TNEA Code is CC, and now look at the intake. Just 40 seats. 40! That tells you this is a very focused, small batch learning environment. For Tamil Nadu students, admission is through TNEA counseling. For everyone else, it's based on your JEE main rank. This is the big question, isn't it? Especially for a specialized degree. Where do you go from here? How does all this unique knowledge turn into actual job opportunities? Well, let's take a look at the numbers and, more importantly, the company names. The first number you see is this one, 95%. That's a powerful figure, and honestly, it pretty much speaks for itself. And just so we're completely transparent, this number comes directly from the official data the college provided to the Tamil Nadu Engineering Admissions Authority for 2025. It's an official, self-reported number. So, who's hiring these graduates? Well, just look at the companies from the core sector. We're talking about the absolute leaders in batteries and energy: Amara Raja, Exide, Luminous, Shell, Bloom Energy. This shows a direct pipeline from this very specific degree to the exact industry that needs this talent. And what's interesting is that the opportunities aren't just in that core electrochemical field. This skill set is really valued across the wider engineering world. I mean, you've got major automotive and industrial players here: TVS Motors, Hyundai, Ashok Leyland, all of them are on the recruiter list. Now, if you want to talk about prestige, look at this. The graduates are also hired by some of the most aspirational organizations and public sector undertakings in the country. We're talking about ISRO, DRDO, BARC. These are dream jobs for many engineers. Okay, so academics are top-notch and placements are clearly strong. But what's it actually like to live there? Let's talk about the campus life and the environment for students in Karaikudi. First things first, a really important question for many families is about hostels. And yes, the institute provides permanent, separate, on-campus hostels for both boys and girls. That's a big relief for a lot of parents. Now, the campus itself is massive. We're talking about 300 acres. That gives students a really sprawling, open environment to live and learn in. It's quite a luxury. And across this huge campus, students have access to some really good facilities. There's a well-equipped gym, great sports facilities like a floodlit basketball court and an indoor badminton stadium. And importantly, there's an on-campus health center with doctors available. It's also really easy to get to, just 3 kilometers from the Karaikudi Junction railway station. Let's come back to the core identity of CCRI for a moment. It's not just a college, it's a premier national research center, and that legacy of innovation is really at the heart of everything they do. So, what does a research legacy look like in numbers? Well, how about this? The institution holds a total of 750 patents. Now, that's not just a statistic. It tells you about a culture of innovation. And it means B.Tech students are learning in a place where new technologies are being invented all the time. And it doesn't stop with patents. The institute also has a portfolio of over 600 sponsored and grant-and-aid projects. For a student, this means your education is constantly being shaped by real-world, funded, cutting-edge research happening right there on campus. Okay, before we wrap up, just our standard disclaimer. The information we presented today is based on data we sourced from the college's official website and other trusted government portals at the time we prepared this. We always advise you to verify all the details for yourself. Explore more engineering colleges at profsam.com, your true source for 12th to engineering decisions.